Say no to weed, kids. So setting the stage here, I'm a 20-something-year-old woman, I'm out of college, support myself independently, basically a real grown-up. However, I look like I'm 16 and when not at work frequently dress like it. I've lurked here for a while but never had anything good to post until today. I moved away from my hometown to live in a major city, but came back to visit this weekend for a few days. I met up with my friend from high school last night who also happened to have long since moved away from our hometown but was also home visiting. We ended up deciding to go smoke in this weird park-like area that we used to smoke in when we were younger. Neither of us had been to it in a number of years. I don't know if I would necessarily say that it had gotten sketchier, more so I would say that as adults we were more conscientious of the fact that it was kind of a sketchy area to be in. Anyways, we ran into a group of folks, we pegged them to be college-aged? Definitely dirty hippies, definitely the type of people who would be smoking weed in a public space. Nonetheless, they had hash they were sharing, we ended up hanging out with them. There was something off about these guys. Neither of us could quite put our finger on what their deal was at the time, but my friend said it was like meeting someone from Tumblr that you argued with and subsequently blocked in real life. I'm going to have to agree. I can't really give damning specifics/quotes, but they just spoke weirdly about things like community, polyamory, freedom, happiness, communism, the greater good, etc. They just generally had a bizarre mannerism and were speaking passionately about what seemed to be anarchistic ideals. And they talked to us like they knew us? I don't really know how to describe it, but they acted overly familiar with us. It was to a point where it definitely got uncomfortable. It was not how a normal person would speak to someone they had just met and decided to befriend. As someone was repacking a bowl, my friend and I gave each other a knowing look and decided it was time to bounce. He quickly said we were meeting up with his parents for dinner and had to get going. They proceeded to invite us to come back to their intentional community tonight after we were done with his parents. When we asked WTF that was, they said they belonged to New Culture and that we were welcome to come to one of their workshops. They proceeded to give us directions to somewhere down a rural highway outside of town. Neither of us were really listening, and asked for our number. I explained that we both lived out of state and were just visiting and were actually going back home soon, and we made a swift exit. We both felt a strong and inexplicable urge to fucking get out of there ASAP. For me personally, I just all of a sudden felt really unsafe. My friend and I were in agreement that the whole interaction started out kind of suspicious and was just violently snowballing downhill with each passing minute. Eventually enough was enough. We went back to his house, and his stepdad asked where we had gone and we casually told him we met some fucking weirdos in the park and they said they belonged to some group. He went on to say that they've been warning people that there are reports of a decentralized cult lurking in the area, they're preying on runaway teens and college dropouts and trafficking them to Appalachia. As soon as he said that and started talking about it, it all just kind of fell together that that's what was happening there. So yeah, it looks like maybe we found the cult. Obligatory cute animal. https://thekive.files.wordpress.com/2015/06/ cute animals eating berries become cute monsters 7.jpg quality equals 85 and strip equals info. Bonus cute animal in support of cute animal movement. http://justcuttyanimalscom/wp content/uploads/2016/07/cute funny pug life shade summer dogs puppy animal pictures.jpg